Good morning. We are here today with Frank from BWG Bavarian watch brand, and we are going to have a quirky interview.
So
Thank you for coming, Frank.
it's a pleasure for me. Thank you.
Shall we start to get into it? So, how did you find the weather in the UK then? You are from Munich.
I started with fog and coldness and ended up in a sunshiny London city. It's great, wonderful.
That's
I had
the only
a
time-
wonderful week. Yes, really.
That's the only time we'll have this kind of weather in the UK for the rest of the year.
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
Okay.
Shall we start with the first question?
Yes.
Fantastic. All right. To kick things off, what is a film that you really like and stuck with you
Yeah.
in your life?
Yes. Usually I like much things at the same level. But I thought about this question, and one film really impressed me by its imaginary. It's the Grand Bleu. It's called in French. I don't know the English title. It is a film which is which shows the story of a deep diver, and it's impressive imaginary. Yes, the
What's it
cinematographic
Right.
experience is great with this film. Yes.
So the imagery, the
Yeah,
cinematography.
it is old. It is an old film. At this time, it was wonderful. Of course, we have now new recording methods, and the quality is much better. But it doesn't matter because this film is extremely good made, and it's an aesthetic.
Right?
Yes, it's really an aesthetic impact, which is
Would
very
you say
interesting.
This movie impacted your design choices and stuff
Yes.
in your life, in your work?
I had one professor who told me I'm a monumentalist. I never understand what he means, but I think he means that I concentrate on single things in design. So I hide the necessary, not so nice stuff away, and bring out one special fact that might be what he meant. And so this film, the story is interesting. The story is not bad, but the film itself, the visual impression is incredible.
Okay. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah.
What about a song that you, for example, could listen to forever? So something that you never tire of listening to.
Sweet Dreams of
Oh,
Eurythmics.
Fantastic. I love that as well. Great. And what about the things you enjoy? What would you say is your meal that when you are really wanting something that makes you feel better, and the drink? What would you eat?
I like simple things which are very good made. Not over complicated things.
Are you
For-
more of a Michelin star kind of person or a meat and potato guy?
I like Michelin star cuisine very much because it is an impression you have. It's not the meal itself, but I go for the simple meals. For example, spaghetti alle vongole.
Very nice.
Yes.
Being Italian, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simply made, but must to be made very good.
And where in the world would you like to go on vacation to taste your spaghetti vongole, for example?
If I taste spaghetti vongole, there is only one place because it's near
Indeed.
Goro. You know it?
In where?
In Emilia-Romagna,
Okay.
in the north of Emilia-Romagna. It's the Delta of the Po.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great place. I think it's.
And will you choose that for your vacation? Yeah.
I like
Nice.
it.
And is there something you will bring with you, like a book, like something to read that will make you happy all the time?
Yes, inspired by another film I saw. I read at the moment the book Toast.
Toast.
Toast,
What is
yes.
it about?
It's from Nigel Slater, the English cook. and
I see.
it's his life
So
story.
you would read a book about cooking.
I read a book about cooking. Yes.
Very good, very good. Okay. What would you say you would wear that makes you feel comfortable all the time, and something that you always reach for before you go out? Piece of clothing, for example.
A special piece of clothing. Yes, I have an addiction for. I would say are shoes. Yes.
Shoes.
Yes, I
Wow.
like shoes.
That's fantastic. How many pair of shoes do you have?
Too many.
Lots.
Too many. Too many.
Right. Let's say that you sort of are in your slippers now.
Yeah.
The many pair of slippers you own. What do you do in your downtime when you want to relax?
Yes, when I really want to relax, I'm drawing.
And toying.
Drawing. I'm draw all the time. Sketches.
Drawing. Okay, but it's
Small.
not very close to what you do as a designer. It's
Design is it is not work, it is life.
very good. I mean, your true passion then.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, something a little different. What is a surprising fact about yourself, do you say?
I surprise myself always. The most surprising fact is that I'm shifting my business from a creative side to the more business side at the moment.
That's very interesting.
Because I did so much things in my life for other companies, and yes, I was told to make some designs, and it always came out that the designs ended up in a project management. So I'm doing this now with a partner in Munich.
Okay, in which way that's surprising? It seems that you're quite successful on this aspect of your business.
Yes, what
Why is that? Why are you surprised?
I never realized that I have no problems to network, and even on wide distances, and find the right persons who can produce some things. And I think that it's only also interesting for me that easy for me to find people who can do exceptional production things. So they have skills that others not have, even for craftsmen and from all over the world. And I combine them, bring them together to one project, and that is. It seems for other people it is very difficult, but I never saw it as a special thing that I can, but many people told me in the last years, yes, that's what you can do, and others can't not.
That's true, because certainly shows in your products, in your watches, the attention to details and the quality,
Yeah.
I must say.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Speaking of watches again, what is it that you cannot leave home without? Absolutely not. Like almost a disease. OCD.
I have really trouble going out of the house without real money. So no, cash. Yes, I'm here in England. It is easy not to spend to have coins or cash. You don't need cash, but. I think it is a German disease to have cash with you every day, every time.
That's
so
surprising.
yes.
Do you have golden coins or all that deck?
I really have some pound coins in my pocket all the day. I never use them, but I have them.
That's very interesting. Like to touch.
Yeah.
The tactile sensation. Very good. You certainly have achieved already a lot in your life, and what will be still on your to-do list to accomplish?
Yes, I had a dream when I started my business career. Means I started my study. I wanted to build a car, and I ended up in some car companies, but I didn't do the stuff I really wanted, and. Yeah, I still have the idea of the car, because it is always shifting the market, the car market at the moment, and my initial idea was exactly the solution we need today. So I was a little bit ahead.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. I think you are on the right track because you seems to be very successful in everything you do.
I hope so. I hope so. Car business is very difficult. You see, with the actual situation, it is difficult.
Indeed, but many people have succeeded.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
What would you say has been a major influence in your life and career? I mean, how they have shaped you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a person?
It is a book. It is a book, but it is not a book to read because I couldn't read at this point. I was 4 or something,
Okay.
4, 5, so yeah. And my uncle gave me a book from Disney. So a book where paintings of Disney figures were in real great pictures, and only one image of Pluto, Mickey Mouse, and so. And I was absolutely fascinated of lines, how they are made. If I draw at this time, the lines were always straight, and these lines were tapered, and I was thinking about how can they make it. I only draw with a pencil, as a young small boy does. And it took me a little time to find out that you have to use ink for that. And I was absolutely addicted. I terrorized my whole family because I always draw these cartoons. Always.
That's very fascinating.
Yeah.
How a small act of
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
can change your life.
Yeah, it's very. I have it already. It's in my.
Have it?
Yeah, I still have it. It is on my shelf. Yes, it is a very important book. I look at it. The drawings are absolutely cool until today.
Fantastic. Speaking of ancient passions, if you could have a conversation with anyone in history, any famous or non-famous figure in history, who would that be and why?
It is not a historic person. He is still alive. It's Paul Bracq.
Okay.
You know Paul Bracq?
Not really.
Paul Bracq is an automotive designer. He's very influential because he worked for Mercedes-Benz and also for BMW and mostly for Peugeot. And I love his drawings.
I think you should contact him.
No, I didn't. I sent him. I sent him. Yes, I sent him a comment on LinkedIn, on Instagram, I think, and he also reacted, but I didn't establish a connection so far.
Well, trying doesn't cost anything.
No, you're right. Yes.
Speaking of watches again,
Yeah.
yours are certainly quite impressive. Do you remember which one was your first and how many years ago? Do you still have it? Are you still wearing it?
Unfortunately, I don't have it again anymore. It was a Timex.
Okay. How many years ago?
Yes, it's long ago. I remember it was an advertising in the TV, and the Timex, the man had the Timex on the fist, so like this, and pushed it through a glass wall, and that impressed me. And I wanted to have this Timex, and I got it yes, I got it for Christmas present.
Wow. You test on a glass?
No, never. Unfortunately, it broke, even without the glass wall.
And one final question, if I may. What watch are you wearing today? I've seen you coming in with 2 watches today.
Yes.
So one of them I can see is a fantastic. Wow.
That's the Isaria.
Matches your shirt.
Yeah,
as well. That's attention to details.
It's attention to details and to the fine weather here.
Okay.
It's a great color for summer.
What is this watch called?
This is the Isaria.
Can we see it?
Yes, of course.
What would you say is the best features of this watch, in your opinion? Best design feature?
This design feature is the bezel.
The bezel.
The bezel, yes.
Okay, it looks. Can
Yeah.
you show it?
Can
to
you
the
see
camera?
it to camera?
Yes.
Yeah.
Closer a bit.
Yes.
So the bezel basically is chiseled with a rhomboidal
Yeah,
diamond
yeah,
shaped motif.
yeah.
Yeah. And is it very hard to accomplish that?
Yes, it was a challenge to make it to make the construction. It was even for the case maker. It was also a challenge. They redo the whole CAD files always for
What
whatever
is CFD files?
cut.
Cut.
Yes,
Yeah, so
cut
to-
files. Yes.
To instruct the
Yeah.
cutting machine.
I'm doing the 3D files for
Okay.
myself, and I sent them to them, and they really do it. And so he asked me, what is the formula for this bezel? We don't understand, and it is not easy. It is not easy. It's a
It
geometrically.
certainly adds
Up
to
it-
the design of the watch.
Yes,
considerably.
yes. The rhombus is definitely a key feature of a design. You see it also
Yes, I can
on
see
the
the
strap.
strap
It's
also
as
is
it's so. It was logic for me to use it for a bezel, to make it in a different way, and interestingly, it collects the light and this reflects the light in an interesting way. In subdued light situations, it shines like a sparkling
I can
ring
see, I can tell
around
already from looking at
in the
it.
surroundings. Yes, not on the watch itself. You can see it
Yes,
here.
I
Yes.
see,
And I don't know if the camera can record it, but you see it at the wall, and
It spreads light.
Yeah, it spreads light. It's interesting.
One final question.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? Your company has already produced two models, two
Yes.
collections, which are available worldwide. Where do we go next? Have you got any plans to increase the brand, to add to the collections? Where do we go from here?
Yes, of course there are plans.
Okay. Can you share?
Yes, yes.
If not, it's okay.
No. Doesn't mean it comes tomorrow. Some things really take time, and so I want to have a model between the Bavaria series and the Isaria series.
So the Bavaria is
the quartz entry line.
Quartz entry level
And
400
yes,
pounds.
exactly.
And the Isaria is the top of the range.
Top at the
automatic,
range
which
at
is
the
great.
moment. So, but we can also go a little bit higher.
Okay.
I have
That's
interesting ideas for dress watches and also for really tough sport watches.
really
Really
that's
tough
really-
sport watches.
really looking forward to it.
Yeah,
And at the moment, your watches are widely available
yeah.
worldwide. Do you want to say anything to your fans of your community online to reassure them that the brand is going places and is going to come up with even more fantastic designs in the future?
Of course, the designs are not a problem. Finding the right production partners is also the problem, always the problem. But I'm pretty positive about this. It will happen, and we will be in very, very interesting places. That's the thing we want to push more. That the people can see the watches live. At the moment, it's more or less online, only a few sales spots, but we want to have more sales spots for the community, so they can go to the places and try the watches on and see if they fit or not.
Thank you very much, Frank. That was fantastic. Thank you for taking the time to come to the UK to share with us your inner thoughts and your personal important details.
Yes.
And
I thank you for the invitation, and I'm always happy to be here in the UK.
thank you very much.
Especially London, it's definitely a space I want to
Well,
be.
we hope to organize something for
Yeah.
you and your fans in the UK, which are quite a few thousand already.
Yeah.
in the future, and we to have you back again very
Yeah.
soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bye.